Oh, good one. Good bass. Another one. Got one. Ooh, good fish. Good fish, guys. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. What we're doing today is going to head up the Uwharrie River, and I usually do the intro back at the boat ramp, but there was a guy over there, so I decided to do it out here. But what we're going to do is go up the Uwharrie River, and we're going to go after bass, panfish, and crappie. And if we get some, hopefully we're going to do a cook up out here. And I was afraid it was going to be really swift and the water up, and it looks like the water's up because we've gotten a lot of rain lately. But it actually looks pretty calm and good, so that's awesome. But I will see you guys up where we're going to fish. It looks like a beautiful day. Let's catch some. All right, we have reached where we're going to fish, and what I'm going to do, I have a bobber and kind of a double rig right here. You guys can see that. And what I'm going to do, wow, already got it stuck. What I'm going to do is stick a couple minnows on here. And while I'm going along bass fishing, I'm just going to have this trailing out behind and to the side. And hopefully we can get onto some crappie. And I also brought worms, so I'm also going to do it with my other pole and throw out worms for panfish. So I'm hoping we can do a cook-off between crappie and panfish if we can catch both and see which one tastes better. I'd like to do that. So we'll get this one thrown out. Wow, we're already getting a bite, guys. We're already getting a bite. That quick. I just threw that out. We already got one. Wow. Look at there. Already got one. Look at this fish. I mean, I just threw that out. I got a crappie already. That is awesome, guys. We just threw that out. Wow. Look at here, guys. It's not a big one at all, but that's crazy for just throwing out. But it's really small, so I'm going to let it go. I might regret that. Hopefully not, but get out of here. Guys, I can't believe we just threw out and we already got a crappie. I mean, I didn't have time to do anything. That's so crazy. That's awesome, though. Hopefully that's a good sign that there's a whole bunch of crappie in here. So let me throw that back out. We'll try to get the worm out, and then we'll start heading up there and bass fishing and hopefully catch some bass, crappie, and panfish. So that's what I'm going for. Really hope we can get onto that. Well, I already got the crappie out of the way, so now just the bass and the panfish. All right, same thing with this. I only got one hook for the worm, but I do just have a little bobber on there. Get that thrown out. We'll be sitting good. And I'm mainly going to throw this little spinner. I really like it. I think it's called a Booyah spinner, but I have a white trailer on there, and I really like that combination. Ooh, get a bite. Got one. Good one. Good fish. Oh, wow. What is that? Good fish. Good fish. That has to be a bass, because that's a good fish. Or a catfish. Oh, man. What is that? I think that was a catfish. Yeah, it's a down catfish. All right, guys, fun little catch, but not what we're after. Get back on down in there. Is that a fish? Guys, we might have a fish on here. We do, guys. We got a fish on here. I just came up in this little area and we got a fish. That's crazy. I just come up in this little shallow part because it started getting really, really swift out there. And we got a fish on the back bobber on a worm. I don't know what it is. It's a pretty good fish. Probably just a catfish because it's big. But that's crazy. We got a fish on here. I didn't even know it. I just want to see it. It's probably a catfish. Is that a catfish? Yeah, it's a stupid catfish. Not what we were wanting. Come here, you crazy thing. Not another good eating size though, if we were keeping some. Well guys, there's another catfish. That's all I'm getting today is catfish. Fortunately. Come on. Oop. I think that broke it. Oops. Oh well. Alright guys, a little update. Okay, I came quite a ways upstream. We only got, well, I just got a little catfish right here, but we've only gotten 1 crappie and 2 catfish. So, but the problem is, I've come upstream and it's gotten extremely swift because it's gotten like shallower. So, I don't know, you guys probably can't see it on the GoPro, but it's really moving now. So, I think what I'm going to do is go back down where I caught that crappie at and fish that area really good, and maybe we can catch some crappie down there. I probably should have fished that area better than I did. Usually if you catch one, there's more. So I should have stayed there for a while. But it's gotten really swift, so we're just gonna head on back downstream, fish that area really good, and then if we don't get anything, we'll probably just head out back to the main lake and fish that. All right, I'm gonna cast around here a little bit. I think it was around in this area where I got the crappie to bite last time. I could be wrong. It kind of all looks the same. But we'll just cast right in here for a couple minutes. And if nothing, we'll move on. All right, what we've done, there's like a little channel that comes off the main channel. And what we're gonna do is fish it back in here. I've caught a couple bass back in here before. And with the water being higher, I'm thinking maybe they could have moved back up in here, hopefully. But probably right now it's our best bet because the wind's picked up, so the main lake's a little bit choppy. So we're gonna try back in here for a while and hopefully we can get onto something. Ooh, good fish. Got a fish, guys. Got one, finally. Good bass, good bass. Oh, sorry if it got the water on the lens, but finally got a good bass. Come here, buddy. Come on, get in here. Don't get off. Come on. Finally got something to hit. Yes. Awesome. Look at there, guys. Beautiful bass. Took forever to get him to hit, but he finally did. Wow. Well, look, I'm gonna take a picture and then we'll get him back in the water. Well, guys, one last look at him and we'll get him back in the water. Get on in there. Yes. Oh, good one. Good bass. Another one. Another one, guys. Came up and hit it. Don't know how big this one is, but that's awesome. That's 2 right in here, guys. We found us a spot. Found us a bass spot. Another one about the same size. Come here. That is awesome. I found us a little bass spot, guys. Come here. Yes. That's 2 right out of this spot, guys. Look at there, another beautiful bass, about basically the same size, but it's out of the same spot. So we're gonna keep casting right around in here for probably about 30 minutes. All right, buddy, let's get back down in the water. Thank you for biting. Get on back down in there. Yes, guys, that is awesome. Just 2 back to back after we haven't gotten a bite from bass all day. That is awesome. I'm stoked. We haven't caught any more crappie, or even we haven't caught a panfish yet, but just to get those 2 bass is awesome. We're gonna keep throwing around here probably for about 30 minutes and then we'll move on. Got one. Ooh, good fish. Good fish, guys. Bigger than the other ones, I'm pretty sure. I think he hit it and then, oh, don't get off. Guys, this is the 3rd bass right in this little spot. That is awesome. Come on. Oh, it's not even that big. It felt like it. It felt big. Never mind. It wasn't that big, but that's another one, guys. Well, guys, there he is. Basically the same size as the other ones, but that's my 3rd one, so that's awesome. We're gonna get him back down in there and hopefully catch some more. Get on in there. That is so awesome, guys. Very rarely do I get on a spot like this where it's like a few stacked up. So we're gonna keep fishing. All right, guys, we're gonna switch it up a little bit. I decided to switch to a little gulp minnow, and we're gonna see if we can catch some brim. Probably fish for them for about an hour. Hopefully we can get some. Guys, I think we got a fish. Come on, yes we do, guys. Maybe this is a, what is this? That's a bass. Crazy thing. Here, I thought we had a brim I could use for, that's funny. Well, guys, a little bass. Thought we had a brim we could use to cook up. Hey, it's a pretty little one. We'll put him back. Got one, guys. Finally, and I think this is a brim. Is this a brim? Or crappie? That might be crappie. There we go. Guys, big brim. Big brim. We can cook that up. That's awesome, guys. Big brim. Finally. That's a good one too, guys. That's awesome. We are gonna cook him up. And we're gonna stick right in this spot here for a second, because there might be some more. But actually, if we only catch that one, that's fine. That's a perfect eating size. That's awesome. We're gonna get him on a stringer and we'll get back to fishing. That's great. Got one. Got one. I think this is another good one. Come here. Yes, good one. Good white bass, white perch. Got us a white perch right here, guys. And we're gonna keep him too, because we'll eat him. That's awesome. Guys, this is awesome. A white perch, and then this brim I got just in this little area right here. But I see some swirls and stuff, so we might be able to catch some more. I'm gonna throw back in here, get this on a stringer. Hopefully we can catch some more. That's awesome. And I was just about to give up too. All right, it is 2:17 and I can't be down here too awful much longer because we have basketball tonight. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and cook up the fish, find a spot, and we'll go ahead and cook it up, and then we'll see if we have time to fish a little bit longer. We might fish a little bit longer, or we might head back, but we'll see at that time. But we'll go ahead and find a spot and get to cooking. All right, guys, we found our spot, and it actually, somebody had a fire here recently, or pretty recently. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and fillet the fish up. I'm gonna get everything set up and we'll get to cooking. I'm really excited to try that white perch. I've been wanting to try it for a while, and it'll be interesting to taste it, and because usually a white perch is considered a bait fish, so it's gonna be interesting. All right, guys, I hope you can see this. These right here are the little white perch. They're just tiny pieces of meat because it wasn't a big perch at all. And then right here is the brim, a little bit bigger. So what I did, I put a little bit of salt in here, a little bit of garlic powder and onion powder, and I'm just gonna sprinkle it barely, just a little bit on here. Not much, don't need much at all. And cooking it, I'll have to be very careful because it's going to be, let me get a little bit more on there. It's not going to take long at all for these things to get done. All right, that should be plenty good. Got a little pan spray. Looking good. All right, I'm gonna say some grace and then we'll dig in and see how it tastes. And I kind of mixed it up a little bit, unfortunately, so I'm not really sure. I'm pretty sure that's the white perch, but the smaller pieces should be the white perch, but we might be able to tell the difference. We'll see. All right, let us try this. Looks good. I think that's a piece of the white perch, just a little tiny piece. Let's see. That is good. Wow. Let's try a piece of the brim. I wish I had more of this. Wow, that's delicious too. I'm trying to think what I like more, but I think it's the white perch. Little piece of something, a little scale. You know what? I think I like the white perch better. I mean, they're both phenomenal. No fishy taste. Delicious. And that's the first time I've tasted white perch. Well, at least we found something new. Well, I'm gonna finish this up and then probably call it an evening because I need to get back home. So, but it's been awesome out here. It was a beautiful day. We had caught some bass, caught one crappie, and then the perch and the brim. And the bites came pretty much few and far between, but we did catch those 3 bass back to back. That was awesome. So we're gonna wrap this up. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, if you like my videos, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. First look at the cabin in a while. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. And for anybody that's new watching my channel, my name's Evan, and my family owns a cabin in Virginia, and that's where I am right now. And what I'm planning on doing today, there's a stream that flows out behind it, and it has bass, pickerel, and panfish in it. And we're going to go out there, see if we can't get some of them, and come back here and cook them all up. And hopefully we can. I think we should be able to. It's a pretty good stream. It's beautiful out there. And it's not just me up here. I brought my wife and kids and 2 of my brother-in-laws with me. And they're going to have fun riding the four-wheeler and stuff like that while I'm out there. So we should have a good time. And it's looking like a good day. It rained yesterday, but it should be good today. So I will see you guys out at the stream. There's a long walk out to the stream. I have to pull a kayak. So I'll see you guys out there. Got one. Ooh, this is a good fish. Good fish. Oh, he got off, guys. That was a big bass. Ooh, right there, guys. Right there. Good bass. Good bass. Before I put in the kayak, I'm going to go ahead and make a few casts before I disturb the water. I'm just going to use this little spinner, the white trailer, and maybe we can get some before we even start. Ooh, guys, we got one. Got one right here. Come on in. What are you? Doesn't feel huge, but I think it might be an eater size. Let's see. Come on in. It's a bass, guys. Come on in. Yep. Let's see. There we go, guys. First bass we didn't even put in yet. Oh, man, he's been hit a little bit. You know what? Just in case we don't get no more, I'm going to keep him because he's really perfect eating. Well, maybe a hair big would be perfect, but that's awesome. But yeah, we'll keep him just in case we don't get no more. But it looks like something's been after him before. He's gotten hurt. But that's awesome, guys. We just started. We already got one. But that's awesome, guys, to get one before we even start out. But that's why I threw it, because I was like, you know what? If I get out there, I'm going to disturb the water. So that's great. Let's get out there and get the fishing. And hopefully we can catch some bigger ones. If I catch some bigger ones, I'll probably let that one go. But we'll see. Got one. Ooh, this is a good fish. Good fish. Ooh, he got off, guys. That was a big bass. Wow. That was a hunk. Guys, I hope you saw that bass come up on the GoPro. That was a big bass. And I could feel the weight on him when I was pulling him up. But he just spit it right there. But that was pretty cool. I decided to pull over to the side for a minute because we haven't gotten a bite in a long time. So I'm going to change up lures, and I'm also going to put on a bobber and a worm and see if we can't get some panfish. I'll actually probably throw that out while I'm changing lures. I think I'm going to put a jerk bait on. I don't know, I think that might work. And we'll probably go back to the spinner later, but just for right now, I think I'm going to change it up a little bit. And I'm going to throw the bobber out while we're changing, and maybe we'll get a panfish while I'm changing the lure. I just got a big fat juicy worm on there, and while I'm changing my other pole out, I'm just going to throw this out. Okay guys, I've decided to make a change. What I'm gonna do, I've come quite a ways upstream, not too awful far, but we haven't even gotten a bite. So I think what I'm gonna do is go back downstream to where I had that big bass on, and basically around where I caught the other one, and fish there for a little while. But then I'm gonna go on downstream and try downstream. And there's actually a place I can get up on the bank and fish, and we actually fish there quite a bit from the bank, and it's usually a good spot. So I think that's what I'm gonna do, and I'll probably actually fish from the bank for a while down there. And I think we can actually get a few bass, because I don't know, I'm just not getting anything. No follows, nothing up here. So I think that's the best bet. I mean, I might regret it later, but hopefully not. But I will see you guys back down at the spot where we, ooh, a mosquito or something, but I'll see you guys back down at the spot where I hooked in that big bass. All right guys, we are back down where we were before and hooked in that big bass. So I'm gonna try here for a few minutes and then we'll head on downstream. Well guys, we're at the spot we're gonna fish. It's just like a little peninsula that comes out. Actually, I can show you. It's kind of like highland, and then the stream goes right around it. So we're gonna try here for a while, and hopefully we can get onto some fish. I think we can. This is usually a good spot for us. Ooh, right there, guys. Right there. Good bass. Good bass. Probably about the same size as the other one. Ha ha. I know, this is a good area right in here. I don't know what it is about this area. But come on, get on in here. Don't get off. Awesome. It's not big at all, but we're going to take him because I need something to cook up. So I wish we could have got that big bass in earlier. It'd been great. There we go, guys. Gorgeous little bass. Get him on a stringer. Hopefully we can get a little bit better quality too. I'm gonna go ahead and throw this worm out. Might be able to get something with that. Oh, bite. Oh, good one. Good one. Good. Stay down, buddy. Good bite. I felt him hit at it. He missed it. Then he came back and got it. Come on, buddy. Ha ha. Another one, a little bit bigger, I think. Maybe not. About the same size. That's awesome. Gorgeous bass. Come here, buddy. There we go, guys. Basically the same size, but that's 3. That's awesome. We're gonna get us a mess of fish, take back. Well guys, I haven't been able to get anything else to bite. So what I think I'm gonna do is head on back to the cabin and we'll cook the fish up. And unfortunately, I really wish I could have got that big bass I hooked into back there, but you get some, then you lose some. So well, I think with the panfish, I don't know if it's too early or something. Usually if you throw a worm in here, you're gonna get some panfish, but not this time, which I did get, I think, one bite from one. It was like right at the shore, but fortunately we didn't get none of those, but it's okay. I've got 3 bass, so that's enough to cook up. So we'll head on back and I'll fillet them and then we'll get to cooking. All right guys, we are back at the cabin. I'm about to cook up the fish, but I'm also doing, you can see, put some seasoning on them, but some hot dogs. And the fish is over here. I'm gonna do the hot dogs first, and we're gonna have fish and hot dogs. But right there. And that's a lot more fish than I caught out there, and that's because the other day I took them fishing and we caught some, so I just combined it all together so we'd have enough to feed us all. So we're gonna get to cooking. the hot dogs on here, and I'm gonna close the lid and let them cook for a little bit. All right, these hot dogs are coming along pretty nice. Turn them over a little bit. No, I'm gonna get off there. There you go. Just a couple more minutes on them hot dogs and they will be done. And actually all that we're doing on the fish was just like salt and pepper. The fish out of the stream are delicious. I don't know what it is about it, but that's all you need on them. They're amazing. They look done to me. There we go, guys. I think we got plenty of hot dogs now. Take them inside. Put them on the table. Probably just get something to cover them until I get until I get the fish done. All right, here we go. Some good old bass. And the bass out of that stream are just so good. I mean, just look at that gorgeous piece of meat. These shouldn't take long to cook at all. My son Kitten, he wants to say hello.
Hello.
Can you tell everybody hi?
Hi.
You been having fun at the cabin?
Yep.
Well, that's awesome.
Logie, you want to see a buffalo?
You want to say hi too?
Hi.
You been having fun? You ready to eat? All right, well, we're about to eat. Fish is almost done.
This one like Popeye.
All right, guys, they look done to me. I don't want to overcook them because if you do that, they get all rubbery. So, put that on the plate. Alright guys, look at there. Gorgeous meat. Alright guys, let's pray real quick and then we'll dig in. Thank Jesus for this time to be together, for the food, the fish we caught. Give us safe travel mercies as we travel back tomorrow, and bless the food to our body. Amen. Alright, go ahead and grab your plate and you start filing through.
I just want hot dogs and
Just cut these up.
and watermelon. I want hot dogs and watermelon.
That looks good right there. Alright guys, we are going to try this fish, which I already know is delicious because the bass out of there are amazing.
Hold on a minute.
Golden brown.
Hold on.
What?
It needs salt. You didn't put enough salt on it.
Okay, I didn't put enough salt on it. That is delicious. And then we got this good old hot dogs we caught down in the swamp too. And we'll try one of those. Yep, those are amazing too. Everything's better at the cabin. But
What about the watermelon?
Hello guys.
oh, I forgot about the watermelon actually. That's a good one.
Hello.
I'm about to choke.
Hello.
Hey, they said hi.
Hello.
Oh, there's my other one. Well, guys, I'm gonna finish eating up here, and then we actually might go on a ride on the four-wheeler. All right, guys, we're done eating, so me and my wife are gonna take a ride on the four-wheeler. We have like a long trail we can go way up on. It's pretty cool. Well, guys, it has been an awesome day, or morning, I guess I should say. And we were able to catch a few fish, not too many, but it was enough to cook up. So thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I will see you guys in the next video. I am down here at the North Carolina coast, going to be doing some inshore fishing, and I'm actually staying at a state park I've never been to before, but it is gorgeous. And check-in was at 4 o'clock, so I just got here. I got camp all set up, got the tent set up, and then my wife bought me a grill, so I want to thank her for that. It's going to be awesome to cook on. And I actually brought me some cut bait to use out there. It's just brim, so I'm hoping it'll work. We'll see. But I can't wait. I'm super excited. I will see you guys on the water. Guys, look at this. I am super excited. That looks amazing. It's a little bit windy, but it actually helps with the heat. I think it's like 90 degrees out here. So that's pretty cool. This is the first time I've ever been here, so it's always cool to explore a new spot. But what I'm probably gonna do, there's supposed to be striper in here, so there's some docks down around to the left of the point out there. And well, I don't know how far down. I'll have to see if they're too far tonight. I don't know, we'll see. But I'll probably just troll for a while, and I might stop at certain places and try if it looks good. But I really want to go fish around them docks, but we'll see. Plans might change, but I'm super excited. Let's get on the water and get the fishing. Got one, guys. Good fish, good fish. All right, guys, it's a little bit more windy than I would like, but what I'm gonna do, start trolling, I think it's a 3-inch paddle tail or 4-inch, and then I have one other bait I'm gonna troll too. And if I see a good spot, I might stop and see if I can cast too, but we'll see. Because I'm not sure how deep it is in here. But it's gorgeous out here. The water is actually more like a mud color than I thought it would be. But it's interesting. Then I'm just going to use this. I actually forget what it's called, but it has a little underspin on it, and it should work for reds and striper, hopefully. There's striper, reds, spotted sea trout, flounder, but unfortunately you can't keep any flounder because the season's not open. Alright guys, I switched up the plan a little bit. I'm actually going to troll back towards the boat landing because that wind is just relentless and it's like getting bigger and bigger swells. So what I'm going to do, hopefully tomorrow in the morning, there's not near the swell, hopefully. We'll see. It's not supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be like 7-mile-per-hour winds, maybe go up to 9 tomorrow. But there's a couple coves over here close to the boat ramp, and it should get me out of most of the wind, so I'm going to go fish those. I really wanted to go down there, but it's just, that wind is just crazy right now. So going this way, it's not that bad, but going against it's ridiculous. So hopefully we can get on something, and maybe I'll get something trolling. I'm just doing the paddle tail because the other one's a little bit heavier. I think it's pretty shallow along here, and I'll probably get hung up. But hopefully when we go back in the coves, maybe we'll get something. But tomorrow, even if it is windy, we'll just have to go and do it, even if it's windy. But hopefully it's not. Hopefully it's pretty calm. It usually is in the morning, and then the wind, for whatever reason, picks up during the afternoon. But hopefully it doesn't. We can get onto some fish, and hopefully back in this cove we might be able to get onto something. Like this, there's supposed to be like freshwater and saltwater meat, and I'm not really sure where. So I don't know. We have a chance of getting like bass or something back there too. So hopefully we can. Ooh, there was a fish jumped right there. Well guys, unfortunately nothing yet, but look how gorgeous it is out there. I mean, it is just amazing. how beautiful that is. Look at that. I still think we might be able to get something. I have to leave here pretty soon to head back to camp before it gets dark, but I think maybe go back out a little ways, and because the winds died down, and cast a little bit, and we'll see what happens. Hope we can get something. Well guys, I'm heading back to the boat ramp. Unfortunately, we didn't get nothing this evening, but that's all right. It's been a gorgeous evening, and tomorrow I'm gonna fish really hard. I think we'll get something tomorrow, and I'm gonna use cut bait too, so. But I mean, it's just been gorgeous out here, especially if that storm blew through. It actually kind of made it where it wasn't too hot and everything, and then it just calmed down. Amazing. And it's probably gonna be dark here in about 20 or 30 minutes, so I wanna get back to camp before that happens, so I'll see you guys back at camp. Well guys, I'm back at the campsite, gonna relax for a little bit. Got me a cheer wine. Like I said, it was an amazing day out there, and what I'm gonna do, I'm pretty much gonna relax for a minute and then go to bed, because I worked all night, got maybe 2 hours of sleep, and then drove and fished the rest of the day, so after I got the camp set up, so I'm pretty tired. But, and I'm gonna be getting up pretty much, I wanna be down there by daybreak, if possible, if I can get myself up, so. I believe we can get on to something tomorrow. Pretty sure. Gonna take the cut bait with me. Plan on, as long as it's not too choppy. It shouldn't be. That was just like a freak storm that blew through. Gonna go down to some docks, probably tie off, throw out my cut bait, and then just do lures around while my cut bait's out and see what happens, and then just switch it up some. We'll see what happens, but I have a good feeling about tomorrow. I'll see you guys bright and early in the morning. Well, good morning guys. I got down here pretty much at daybreak, maybe a little bit afterwards, but I got everything on my kayak set up, and what I'm gonna do, there's some docks way down there I wanna fish, so I'm gonna probably get out there a ways and then start trolling and troll most of the way down the docks, and then I really wanna fish them docks pretty good. I got cut bait and stuff, so I wanna probably tie off to the docks and throw out, and hopefully we can get onto something there or pick up a fish on the way. So I'm super stoked. It's a beautiful morning. The wind doesn't seem to be bad, so that's awesome. I'll see you guys on the water. Got one, guys. Good fish. Good fish. Got one. Finally. Decent fish. Oh, good one. Decent fish, guys. Oh, decent fish. That has to be a red or something. Decent fish. Yes. Or what is this? Hold up. Is that a red? Oh, yeah, that is a red. There we go. Finally. Woo. I'm gonna have to see how, don't get off. He's not hooked very well. Shoot. Come here. Come here, buddy. Come on. Yes. There we go, guys. Finally got a red. Guys, look at this beautiful redfish I just caught. That is amazing. That is awesome. I'm so stoked. It was taking forever. I was getting kind of discouraged. I want to get nothing, but there he is. It's beautiful. Trying to get the colors on him for you guys, but that is awesome. I'm gonna measure him real quick and see if he is a keeper. And he is. I don't even have him just completely straight out, and he's about 19 and a half. So yes, we got us a keeper. That is awesome. One last look, guys. That's awesome. I'm so stoked. Yes. I'm gonna get him on a stringer, and when we'll get back to fishing, hopefully we can catch some more. Guys, that was awesome. That's only my second redfish ever, and it's another keeper, so that's great. I was getting a little bit discouraged because we were not getting nothing. They were just biting off the ends of my paddle tail, but we finally hooked into a good one, so that's awesome. Well, guys, I didn't realize, but I went to stick my pole back there earlier, and apparently when I did, it fell out. That's crazy, because I was getting it out of the way, so I stuck it in the holder right there, and I must not have stuck it in well enough because I was too excited and it fell out because it's not on the boat. So, that's disheartening. And I had it all set up and everything, and that was an expensive pole, but oh well, nothing I can do about it now. So, that was actually my favorite pole. Well, that kind of, you go to the high, then you go back to the low, but oh well, I'll have to use one of my other poles, but that was still awesome to catch that fish. All right, guys, I set up on this little dock here, back in this little stream that comes off, and I'm gonna throw out some mussels and some cut bait and see if anything will bite them. All right, guys, I am gonna do a piece of this brim. Man, I'm not doing a very big piece, but just a little piece, and maybe something will come and get that. I'm actually gonna stick that down here in the water a little bit. Just a head piece, kind of like I'm fishing for catfish or something. Get this one out. It's over there by the shore. It's not deep at all, but let's see what happens. I'm actually going to get this up over here. Guys, there's a big crab right here. And while I'm waiting on to get a bite, I'm gonna see if I can get him. He's coming after it. Come on. Come on. Yes, I got me a crab, guys. He wanted that really bad. All right, I gotta make sure he don't get me. Oh, I gotta see if he's a keeper. I don't think he is. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to do all this with 3. Yeah, there ain't no way. 4. Yep, nah, he ain't close. Too bad, he's not even close to it. So, all right, you can get out of my boat now. But that's pretty cool, guys, that we were able to get a crab in the boat. He doesn't want to be around though. You know what? All right, I think we can get him out this way, guys. Go on down. There he goes. And I lost my cut bait, but that's all right. There we go. Well, that was pretty cool, guys, catching a blue crab. It wasn't big enough, but that'd been cool if we made a keeper. Who knows, maybe we'll catch another one. I might stick that back down there and see if we can get another one. Got us another one, guys. But he ain't gonna be big enough either. That's pretty cool though. He don't want to let go. I'm not going to bring him in because he's not big enough, but that's hilarious, guys. He's actually just holding on. He don't want to let go. I mean, look at that thing. And that's a blue crab to my best of my knowledge. He don't want to let go. That's hilarious. Yeah, he's smaller than the other one. Let go. Go. Get off. Hey, man, they have a strong... Oh, there he goes. Well, guys, nothing but blue crabs on the cut baits. That was pretty cool, though. Those things were greedy. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start heading back toward the boat ramp because I'm quite a ways down. I have a fish on it, guys. I was just trolling, and then something got on it. What are you? Hey, guys, that's a trout. It's a little one, but that's a trout. Look at here. I was trolling along, I didn't even know it was on there. Well, actually, I think I started pulling it and then I think it was on there, I'm not sure. But look at there, beautiful little trout. It's not big enough, I can already tell. I think that's be 14 inches and that's not near 14 inches, but that's awesome. I was really wanting to catch a trout, and there we go. All right, buddy. Thanks for biting. Here we go. Goodbye. Wow, that's awesome. Well, guys, it's a little bit after 12 o'clock, and I'm actually heading back toward the boat ramp, but I am trolling out the little paddle tail on the back. That's how I think, caught that little sea trout. I didn't even know it was on there. I just went to reel it in, and it was on. But I'm really hoping we can get some more, maybe some bigger ones. I think that's what's been biting the ends of my paddle tails off. They just haven't committed, or just weren't really that big, I guess. But I really want to go back and cook this fish up. I'm getting hungry, so, but we still got quite a ways to get back. But hopefully we'll pick up something between here and there. I'm gonna check, guys. There could be something on this. I don't think so, but well, maybe so. Feels like there's some more weight on here. Oh, I do. I got another little sea trout, I bet. Come here, buddy. You know what, before I bring him in, let me look up. Yeah, that's a trout, but that looks a little bit bigger. Let me see how big they need to be. They need to be 14 inches to keep. Ooh, he kind of swallowed that thing a little bit. But that's actually a little bit bigger one, guys. Ooh, it came off. Good. All right, don't hurt yourself. Back here. Let me get the... That actually could be 14, guys. Let me find the tape measure. Or you know what? I have this board back here. We'll do it on the board. 14. But he's a pretty one, guys. Look at there. I'm getting some just on trolling. That's funny. All right, yeah, he's quite a ways from 14. Actually, he's only a little bit over 11. So, too bad, guys. That'd been nice. Let me get him back down in there. Goodbye, buddy. Well, guys, I'm just about at the boat ramp, so I'm getting really hungry, so I can't wait to eat. So I'll see you guys back at camp when we cook the fish up. All right, guys, I'm gonna start cooking the fish, and it looks good. I actually got a steak too, so I'm gonna do up a steak, and there's part of the fish. I'm actually gonna save the other one for my wife because she loves fish, so I'm gonna save the other side for my wife, and I don't really, with both of those, I don't need it anyway. So, but I'm actually using fish fry, Zartarian's fish fry, crispy southern. I've never had this before, so I don't know if it's any good or not, but we will see. I think it will be. Looks good. So it's good to try a new recipe every now and again, so hopefully it will taste good, but I believe it will. I tried like another New Orleans, a different brand, and it was amazing on Redfish, so this should be too. But let's get to cooking. I broke my fork, so let's see. Oh man, that is so good. Wow. That fish is just amazing. I love redfish, or red drum. You can call me whatever you want to call them, but it's the same fish, different names. That's something you'd buy in a restaurant right there. Now let's see about this steak. I'm gonna lay it on here and cut it. Might have a little bit of tartar sauce on it, but it's all right. There you go. Has tartar sauce all over it, but that is good. Wow. That is so good. And it tastes probably even better because of a long day of fishing. I was needing something to eat. So, but we didn't slay them at all, but at least we got a few. Well, guys, I'm going to finish this up. It's amazing. And after a long day of fishing, I always need something to eat. But we're not done fishing yet. I'm going to go ahead and finish that up, and then we'll head back out there after I rest for a little bit and fish the rest of the evening. And I've got, this is my second keeper redfish, and my second only redfish I've ever caught. But I've caught speckled trout, but I've never caught a keeper. And I would love to catch a keeper and be able to eat that. So we'll see. But I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of this and just relax for a little bit. And then I'll see you guys on the water again. All right, the wind's picked up a little bit. I hope you can hear me good. But I'm actually going to go the opposite way of where I went this morning. I'm going to follow this land over here and just follow it on around. And hopefully we can get on to something. We'll have probably about 3 hours till dark, so give us a little bit of time, and hopefully we can add a couple more fish. I'd really love to get a keeper trout because I never got a keeper trout before. Ooh, got one. Got one, guys. Don't know what it is. This could be it's probably a red. Yep, it's a little red. Ah, there we go. Little red. Hey, for our first fish of this evening, I'll take that. Tiny one. This probably was them, and the small trout have probably been the ones that have been taking the ends off my paddle tails. All right. Hey, that's a good sign, hopefully. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna head on back. It's getting close to 7:30. It should get dark here in a little while, so it's been a great day out here. The bite definitely wasn't like on fire or nothing, but sorry, I'm squinting because of that sun. But I was able to get a few, and I was able to get a keeper red. That was awesome. And hopefully I can get back down here again sometime. It's a beautiful area. But and unfortunately I lost my nice pole. That was one of my favorite poles, but that's how it goes sometimes. But it's been awesome down here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If there's a video you guys would like me to try, please let me know down in the comments, and I'll see what I can do. But as always, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Guys, that's a fish. I didn't even know that was a fish. That's a good one. Oop, we got one. We got one, guys. This might be a decent fish. Guys, that's a big perch. Yes. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another episode. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I'm doing this morning. The other day I went out and decided to go crappie fishing. And it took me a while, but I finally found them on a dock. And I mean, it was just one right after the other. I mean, it was awesome. But I went to change the battery in my GoPro, and it had swelled. So I couldn't get it out. So I was working with it, and dumb me, I took a knife and was trying to get it out and everything, and it punctured it. Well, when it did that, it ruined my SD card, and my GoPro is having problems. Pardon me. So this morning, and all my footage is gone from that day, and I had caught a lot and some good ones. So what I'm doing, I'm heading straight back to that dock and this morning, and I'm hoping that the crappie are still there and still biting. And unfortunately, I won't be able to get no frontal shots this morning because my one GoPro is messing up. So I'll have to probably get a new GoPro. But hopefully those fish are still there. If not, we'll have to search around a little bit. But I'm really hoping they are. So I will see you guys down there at the dock. All right, guys, this is the dock. This is the one that had all the crappie on it. And I have brought some minnows with me, and all I'm doing is dropping straight down. But I'm really hoping the crappie are still here. That'll be awesome if they are. But if not, I'll just have to go search for them. But I'm hoping I don't have to. All right, I'm going to go ahead and put a minnow on and drop in the front and see if it's where they were before. So, see if we can get one. Come here, buddy. I'm just going to hook it straight through the lip. Get him in there, and let's go to the front here. Dropping it down in the same exact spot where I got him before. All right, let's see. It's probably about 8 feet deep here, or 10 feet. It's pretty deep, so. Just reeled up a little bit off, and we'll wait for a bite. Come on, be here. I think I might have got a little hit, maybe. Got one, guys. Yes, they're still here. Feels like a decent one. All right, let me get away from this a little bit. Come here. Yes, guys. First drop. They're still here. That's awesome. Yes. Whoops, sorry if it got water on the GoPro. And I was catching bigger ones than this yesterday. So, hopefully we can get on some more. But there he is, but guys, that's awesome. I'm gonna get him on a stringer, and then I'm actually, because we caught him and I know they're still here, I'm gonna tie off to that little piling right there, and hopefully we can get some more. I am so stoked that they're still here, because I was afraid they had left. But so, thankfully we don't have to go search, or, well, I mean, I caught one, so there should be more. So what I'm gonna do is tie off on that little post right there, and then just keep dropping straight down, and I think we'll get a mess of crappie this morning. That's awesome. All right, guys, got another minnow on here. Just gonna drop it straight down. Before, I actually got it quite a bit right here too, on the post and right in this little area. So I'm hopefully that wasn't just a fluke and they're still around. Morning, how are you?
How many have you caught?
Just one so far. Came out here the other day and fished, and I wasn't planning on coming back, but I lost all my footage because
You got a GoPro.
Yeah, I trying to fish for a living eventually, but lost all my footage because my battery swelled and probably messed my GoPro up too. So
Was you in a different color kayak? Was it the same one?
same one.
Yeah, I have people sometimes will cast back in there, and I worry about them catching those hoses, because if it pierces, my whole float can just fall down and then cause all kind of problems. So I've always tried to be like, I put this rope here to keep people from casting back in here. I just try to keep an eye on it.
No, I got you. I'm just dropping straight down with minnows. So
do me a favor, just save me a couple.
I'll save you a couple.
You're good.
But we'll see. Oh, hey, I do got one.
Let's see what he looks like.
He's a small one. I'll probably let him go. Well, he ain't that small, but yeah.
You might have swallowed him, maybe.
Yeah, we'll see.
Keep him in.
Well, guys, I'll probably keep him. I got him way down in the throat, so he's not a big one, but we'll see what happens. Okay, I got me another pole set up, and I'm gonna hang it off the back. Let's see if maybe I can get one off the back here. It's kind of tight, but we'll see. Oop, I think I'm gonna bite again, guys. Yep, got one. There we go, guys. That's a decent crappie. There we go. There we go, guys. Decent crappie. Well, guys, there he is. One last look before I get him on the stringer. But that's awesome. Well, guys, that's awesome to get 3 already. The other day, the bite was even hotter. I mean, it was just one drop right after the other. But hopefully, they'll pick up a little bit. And I'm thankful I'm just catching some fish. Got one. Awesome. Come on, get off of that. Oh, I keep getting stuck on that thing. Oh, that's a tiny one anyways. Yeah, we ain't gonna keep him. Yep, goodbye. Get him back down here. Got one. Come on, buddy. Wow, that's even smaller. That's not good. Guys, the other day, they were big crappie I was catching here. Unfortunately, I don't want to hurt this one. No, goodbye. Hoping I didn't hurt it too bad. Well, guys, I decided to move on because I wasn't doing very well right there. Mostly catching small ones, but I'm thankful we caught a few. So this basically is going into a creek right here, and so way on up there's like one single dock, and I'm going to try that and see if there's anything on it. Then on the way back, if there's nothing, I'll probably try that dock and maybe a few other spots. But it's really cool. It goes into basically a creek, and I've never been up here before, so, and I'm hoping it being like a single dock out here by itself. And I was talking to the owner of the dock I was on, and he said that it's like 10 foot of water right there, but he's never fished it. So hopefully there's some crappie on it and we can get on to some good ones. It was crazy because, yeah, the other day when I was here, it was just one crappie after another, and they were good size. So it's amazing how the bite changes. But hopefully we can get onto something up here. Drop it down right by the stick. You never know. Oop, we got one. We got one, guys. This might be a decent fish. Guys, that's a big perch. Yes! Look at here, guys. That's awesome. That's the first big perch I've ever caught down here. I think I've caught perch before, but that's a really nice perch for down here. It's the biggest perch I've caught down here, and I don't know if I really caught many. I don't think I've caught many perch. I don't know if I've ever even tasted them. I can't remember. Yes! Guys, I know I just went on about it, but that was amazing. That's the first, I mean, I've caught perch in here before, but down south like that, they just do not get big, and that is an eater size, so that is amazing. And I don't think I've actually ever had perch before. I can't remember. If I have, it hasn't been often or been like once, so I'm probably going to cook that up when I get home. So and I wasn't even planning on cooking. I just wanted stuff for the freezer, but I really want to try that. Well, the only thing on this dock was that perch, so I'm gonna leave this, and there's a couple like coves, and then there's another dock before the dock I was fishing, and I'm gonna fish all those and see if can maybe get onto something in those, and then probably stop back by the dock I was on. I don't know if I'll fish it that long, but we'll see. And just to explore a little bit and hopefully we can get on something else. But that was cool catching that perch. Well, being a keeper, I've caught really tiny ones, but that's awesome. Guys, I was getting a bite for a second, but I think it was just a brim from the way it was biting. Alright guys, we're back over here at this dock where I was catching them before. Let's see if we can get another one here. Guys, that's a fish. I didn't even know that was a fish. That's a good one. Yes. That's a good fish. Come on, don't break me off. That is a decent fish. Oh, don't break me. Don't break me. Don't break me. He's on my... Wow, that's a good crappie, guys. Big one. Come on. All right, he got off. Come here. Guys, that's a good one. There we go. Yes, guys, that's what we are after. Guys, look at that. That is amazing. Beautiful crappie. That's what we were after or wanting to go after. That is awesome. I'm stoked. That's a really good one. Hopefully we can catch some more like that. That's great. Just need a few more and I'll have a best of fish. That is awesome, guys. I didn't even know he was on there and just picked up and he was on. But that's the size I was hoping to catch out here. So maybe we can catch a couple more. Guys, getting a bite. Go. Actually, that feels like a decent one too, guys. Yes. Yeah, that is a decent crappie. Come here. There we go, guys. Another good one. Yes. Well, guys, here he is. Another beautiful crappie, and that's a really nice one too. So not quite as big as the other one, but really nice. So just a few more of these and have a good mess of fish. Got one. Decent fish. Decent crappie. He's a keeper. Not as big as the other ones, but he's a keeper. You know what, guys? He's pretty small. I think I'm going to let him go. Yep, I'm going to let him go. Goodbye. Well, guys, I haven't got a bite here in a while. So what I'm going to do, there's, I think, one more dock I might hit on the way back. But unfortunately, this is the GoPro I only have like 4 batteries for. So my battery's about to die, and this is like the last one. So, and this right here has power I could use, but I don't know if I can do it on this one. I don't know. I'll have to experiment and see. If I can, I might hang down here a little bit longer, but we'll see. But hopefully when I get back home, I wasn't actually planning on cooking. But since we caught that yellow perch, I'm actually going to probably cook that up and just do like salt and pepper and just do something really simple. But because I want to taste it. I don't think I've actually had yellow perch before, but I'm not really sure. But I'll see you guys down here on, there's a dock I want to try because I caught some crappie there before. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we can catch a couple more. Well, guys, I hit a couple of docks and nothing. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and head on back to the boat ramp, and then I will see you guys back at the house when I cook up the yellow perch. All right, guys, I'm back at the house, and what I'm going to do is very simple. Let me show you what I'm going to do, and that is just put some salt on the fish and then just cook it in butter. And I'm really just wanting to see what it tastes like and compare it to like either crappie or like a brim or whatever, because I don't think I've ever had yellow perch before, but I can't remember. So I'm looking forward to this. Let's get to cooking. All right, so I'm going to do is just a little bit of salt, and it doesn't need to be much at all, just a little bit. I'm just more interested in tasting it and seeing exactly what it tastes like compared to some of the other fish. So let me turn this on. All right, just need to melt my butter. And I got my boys right here. They were wanting to watch me.
Hello.
These should not take very long to cook. They're very thin. That should be good. There we go. This was a little bit thicker, so it might need just a hair longer. All right, guys, it looks really good. I'm gonna pray for it real quick, and then we'll eat. All right, I'm gonna taste it. And like I said, I think this is the first time I've ever had yellow perch, but we will see. Whoop. But it's just a little white piece of meat, kind of like crappie or brim.
I'm gonna try.
That is good.
I'm gonna try a piece.
Okay.
I'm gonna try a piece.
Tell me what you think of it. You like it?
Yeah.
Let's see what you think. Is it good?
It smells like chicken.
You like chicken?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it
try
smells like
again.
chicken. It smells like chicken.
Now, it does have a little bit a weird taste in a way. I mean, it's really good. But I'm trying to picture or think what it tastes like as far as fish.
Yeah. That's weird.
I'm not really sure, but I know it's really good. I don't know. It does taste a little bit different than crappie or brim, but I don't know how to describe the taste, but it is really good. And my kids, you just ate it all from me. Oh, them rascals are out getting each other. Just kidding. But guys, it was an awesome time out there, and I was grateful to catch just a few. So, as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Got one. What are you? Oh, got one. I just threw it behind me. And something creamed it. Got one. Not a bad one at all. Got it. Oh, that's a crappie, guys. We got us a crappie. What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. And sorry I'm squinting like crazy. That sun is bright. Let me see if I can get over a little bit. But what we're doing today, I went down to High Rock Dam and I was gonna fish there, but they're letting so much water out. I was like, are you kidding me? I'm gonna be out there 5 minutes and be so tired from this how swift the current is. And there's no place to really get out of the current there. So what I'm doing today, I'm just gonna go down below this dam because even if it's swift, there's some places to get out of it. And what we're gonna try to go for today is some white bass. I've never caught a keeper white bass, and that is the goal today, to get a keeper white bass. And I also brought some striper stuff. So those are what we're gonna be going after today. So hopefully we can get onto some. I'm gonna troll on my way up there. So hopefully we can get onto some. All right, guys, what we're gonna start trolling with is a little paddle tail. And I'll show you the other one I'm gonna be trolling with here in a second. All right, guys, the other one we're gonna troll out behind is just this little bullet lure spinner. And I'm hoping I can get some white bass on that. All right, guys, there's a whole bunch of boats up there, so we're probably not gonna go up there right now, but I'm gonna start off with this little spinner right in here and see if we can catch some. Like I said, I want to get a keeper white bass because never got one before, never tasted them. Tasted white perch the other day, but never gotten a white bass. Well, guys, unfortunately I tried to get up to the dam, but it's just too swift, and I was trying to go up it out of the main channel, and it was too shallow too. So what I'm doing is just heading back downstream, and I think what we're gonna do, we're gonna just probably troll around and cast around. You know what, guys? We came all the way up here. I've cast around a little bit. But there's actually a little cove over here. So we're going to go back in there and see if we can get something back in there. Get out of this wind a little bit. Got one. What are you? Come on, buddy. It was on the spinner, guys. Ooh, this might be a white bass, guys. This is a good white bass if it is. Oh, guys, look at that. That's a shell cracker. That is a shell cracker, guys. We decided to come back in this little cove and I caught a huge shell cracker. Look at this. I have no idea if it's my PB or not. But this thing is huge. We are gonna keep him too. We'll go have some shell cracker at the house. Wow, guys, look at that. Gorgeous shell cracker. It hit the spinner. You know what, that might mean there's more right in here. We'll keep throwing it. Might even get the beetle spin out in a little bit. But man, look at that shell cracker, guys. Thing's huge. That's awesome. That's really our first fish. We had a catfish that I'm not even gonna show that bit earlier, but it wasn't even that big. But that's just awesome, guys. Sorry I'm going on about it, but it's just amazing. But we're gonna get a picture of it and then we're gonna get it on a stringer. All right, I just got that on the stringer. We're gonna go back over in that same spot and throw around for a while, and I'll probably, if I don't get any more bites, probably put on a beetle spin and try a beetle spin, because they'll hit a beetle spin probably even better than this spinner. But that was a huge shell cracker. Hopefully that means they're stacked up right in here. So if we could catch a meshes shell cracker or red ear sunfish, they're called that too, that'd be awesome. So we're gonna go try right over this spot again. Oh, got one. I just threw it behind me. If something creamed it. And this is a good fish too. Could be a shell cracker again. What are you? I just threw it right behind me. Ooh, this is a big fish. Or pretty big. It feels like it. What are you? Is that a white bass? Or a white perch maybe? Oh wow, there's one with it, guys. There's another one with it. That's a white, I think that's a white bass. Or is that a perch? Guys, that's a perch. That's awesome. There was another one with it too. All right, guys, here he is. Gorgeous white perch. And there was another one with him, so I'm hoping we can get him too. If we can, we'll have a good mess of fish. We'll have a cook-off between white perch and shell cracker. All right, what I'm gonna do, I probably threw that spin around for about 30 more minutes. Nothing's happened. So I'm gonna go ahead and put a, what is called a beetle spin on it and see if I can get something with that. A white bass, perch, or, well, even a white bass, or the shell cracker should hit that. So we're gonna put that on there, fish for probably about 30 more minutes. If nothing, I'm gonna hit one more spot and then we'll probably go. All right, guys, just gonna try this little beetle spin for just a little bit. All right, guys, we're down where we're gonna fish. I'm actually gonna start off on this dock right here and throw the beetle spin out of there, and then we'll go back in this little, I don't know if you wanna call it a creek or inlet or something. Whatever, it's not very, it doesn't go back in very far because I've been in here before. But the water's cranking out here, some fish might move up in here. Guys, we got a fish. Sorry, I was looking at a bottle over here and we got a fish. I have a feeling this is a bass. Oh no, it's a brim. Or a panfish, whatever, I don't know. Whatever, it's some kind of panfish. But look at there, guys. That's actually a really good size one. We're gonna keep him too. Really good size one. I was looking at a bottle over there. I almost wonder if it don't have a fish on it because it has like a rope tied to it. I think they were using it as like a catfish bottle. Huh, I don't know. Let me see if I can get them. But that's actually not a bad brim right there. So we'll keep him and it'll add a little bit more to our cook. We're just gonna go check this bottle out real quick just in case there's a fish on it. I'm just curious. There could be something on that. It must have blew off the main channel or something. Ooh, there was a big fish right there. I think that was a bass. Or it was a pretty nice one. All right, let's see. Oh, yep, that is the jug. Has a hook on it. It's just back up in here. We'll keep it and probably throw it away. No use letting it be out here. But that was actually a pretty nice bass. Right in the water. Up shallow. Very shallow. Got one. Not a bad one at all. Ooh, that might be a bass, guys. No, that's a perch. That's a white perch too. Look at here. We got it. Oh, that's a crappie, guys. We got us a crappie. Oh, look at this, guys. We're just getting a multiple species today. That's awesome. Let me see how big he is. I think down here they have to be 8 inches to keep. Let me make sure he's 8. Let's see. Put him on the board. Are you 8? Oh yeah, he's 9 inches, guys. That's a keeper right there. He'll be going on the plate too. That's great, guys. Well, I'm gonna get him on a stringer. We'll throw back in there. We might get another one. Well, guys, I gotta head back. So what we're gonna do is when I get back, we'll cook up these fish and do kind of like a cook-off and keep each fish separate and see which fish tastes better. So, should be pretty cool. I'll see you guys back at the house and cook these fish up. Well, guys, I think I made a mistake. I actually have the white bass in my hand that I thought was a white perch. I have an app on my phone and it tells me what kind of fish. Like, I mean, I can take a picture of it and it tells me what kind of fish it is. And it says this is a white bass. I thought for sure it was a white perch, but they look so close. It's hard sometimes to tell the difference, at least for me. But it says this is a white bass. So what I'm gonna do, and they have to be, I think, 14 inches to keep. And this is not 14 inches, it's about 12. So we are gonna let this one go. Unfortunately, I really wanted to keep it. But one last look at it right there, and we'll let him go. All right, guys, we are back home and we are gonna go do a cook-off between the 3 fish. And I actually have them right here. And the first one is the little brim. And then the crappie. And you can see the difference in color. It's like more of a white meat or darker white meat. I guess, I don't know. Or pink, I should say pink. And then that is the shell cracker or red ear sunfish. So it's gonna be interesting to see which one is better. So we'll get over here and start cooking it. And all I'm gonna do is put just a teeny bit of salt on it. Because I don't wanna put a whole bunch of bread and stuff on it. I wanna see the taste as close to just the fish itself as possible. It's really interesting to me how that crappie is like almost pink. And the brim and shell cracker are, I don't know, what you get yellow, more yellower or something like that. I don't know. It's interesting. All right, that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring this over here. All right, so put this up here. I'm gonna shouldn't take too long. I have it on low. But I'm gonna put them all basically on the same side and try to keep them. I put a little bit too much oil. Rats. Well, oh well. Shouldn't hurt it too much. All right, that's the brim. This is the crappie. And we'll put that big sunfish right in the middle. Should have done butter. I think that one's done. The big fish. That's the red ear sunfish. Alright guys, all three of them are done. I have them laid out in front of me, and we're going to try each one individually. And I've already prayed, so we'll go ahead and start. And this is going to be the little brim. Which is really good. Brim is always good. And the next is the crappie. I will say, I think I noticed a little bit difference in the texture. The crappie seems to fall apart more, or maybe I just cooked it better, I don't know. Yeah, right now, the crappie does beat that brim. So let's try the big red ear sunfish or shell cracker, whichever one you want to call it. Just look at that meat though, beautiful. Okay, right now, I'm definitely liking the shell cracker and the crappie over the brim, but I'm not really sure which one I like better. Let's see. Try the shell cracker again. And the crappie. Yep, I know which one beats all of them, and that would be the crappie. It just falls apart and is so good compared to the others. Now the others are delicious too, but I probably would take the shell cracker over the brim too. So the brim is the loser in all of this. But it was an amazing day out there. I really didn't think we were going to get to make a video because we were going after white bass, which we did catch one that I thought was a white perch, unfortunately. Well, we let that one go, but we didn't catch any stripe or nothing like that. So I was actually getting pretty close to leaving until we finally caught the big shell cracker and then the white bass and then the crappie and brim. So it worked out, and it was a beautiful morning out there. I couldn't ask for a more beautiful morning. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Alright guys, welcome back to another episode. Me and my wife are down here at the North Carolina coast, and we're here for our anniversary, and we are actually going to head out here and go fishing. I have never fished inshore before. My wife has never fished inshore before.
So this is going to be fun.
It's going to be hopefully a blast. I mean, as far as we'll see what happens out there. You never know what will happen, but it should be a blast. And this is where we're staying at a Verbo. It's a beautiful house. I might show you guys inside later. We'll see. But it's a little windy today. Hopefully that doesn't affect us too much. We'll see. But we're going to try to go after redfish and speckled trout. So I've never fished for them before. My wife's never fished for them before. So we'll just see what happens. But, you know, it's the ocean. So
yep,
you never know what can happen. So what we can catch. So we're going to head out there and we'll get to fishing. guys, we are on our way out. Then we'll start fishing. All right,
So you said cast, reel.
You can cast it and just reel completely in, or kind of jig it off the bottom. There's just many ways you can fish it. All right, guys, we're starting off with a paddle tail, and yeah, just many ways you can fish it, baby.
Oh, it's
Is that a fish? You got a fish, baby. That's a flounder. Hey, my wife just dropped it out under the boat and it caught a flounder. Now you can't.
I think it snapped it.
Yeah, awesome, baby. You just had it in the water. Here, bring it over though. We're not allowed to keep those.
Aww.
That's awesome.
Why can't you keep flounders?
It's not the season,
Oh.
and that's a little small. You might have to paddle a little bit. Let it down in the water, and then maybe paddle toward me here. Here, I'll paddle towards you.
Yeah, sorry. It's kind of
No. That's awesome, baby. Did you just have it drifting in the water?
I just started reeling, literally. That's all I was doing.
Awesome. Well, guys, my wife just caught a little flounder. That's
Are those
awesome.
those fish that
They're flat and lay on the bottom. I don't even know how to hold this thing.
Are those things that you had at that restaurant, Evan? It was that flat fish,
Yeah, I think so.
and they breaded it.
Here, I have to fix that, but there you go, babe. You want to hold it, or?
Not that
Well, here, we'll just
That
let it
one
go.
looks
All right,
weird.
guys, my wife just caught that beautiful little flounder.
Oh my
We're gonna put it
goodness,
back in the
that's
water,
so
and that's just the first cast. See, the first cast. That's so funny.
Wow, I was not expecting
okay.
that. Here, you want me to let it loose a little bit?
Wife's on. You got something. What is it?
Oh, it got. Oh,
It did.
Yeah. Oh wait, no, it's on. It's
Okay.
on, Evan.
All right.
Oh, it's a what are you
Okay,
doing?
careful. All right, hold up. No, I think it's a Spanish mackerel.
It looks like a trout.
Hold up. That might be a trout, actually.
That's a trout.
Awesome.
It is a trout.
Okay, awesome, baby. Hold up.
I know my fish. No, joking.
All right. No, that is a trout. I have to measure it.
That is way bigger than any trout we've ever caught, Evan. Oh, look
Awesome.
at the teeth. Wait, watch the teeth.
Yeah, I will.
That is too
All
short.
right, hold up. I gotta.
Ooh, oh, don't get off. Don't get off. Don't.
All right, hold up. Let me see I have to see what size it is.
That thing has teeth. You gotta watch.
It needs to be 14 inches.
Oh, please be 14 inches.
All right, let me.
Did you bring a ruler?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
We'll see. Hold up. Leave it right there. No, don't do it with your foot. I don't want to hurt it if it is. No, I'm sorry, baby.
Aw, that's a
It's
bummer.
close. It's close. You want to take a picture with your
Oh,
phone?
yeah, here, hold on. Just leave it. Oh, I
It's
don't
not
wanna
going to get off. It's not. Guys, look at here. My wife just caught this nice little bass. I mean bass. I mean speckled trout. What am I saying? But look at there. Beautiful little speckled trout.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're going to let it go. All right, get down in there. There it went. That's awesome, baby.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
As soon as it hit the water, like
That's awesome. Got one.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Awesome, babe.
Ooh, that might be a good one. That might be a keeper. It's a trout.
Oh, wow, babe. That has to be
Awesome. Oh man, it creamed it. Guys, look at that. No, I'm pretty sure it's not.
Oh, it's not bigger.
Well, come over here.
Okay, give me a second.
Guys, that's my first speckled trout right there. I'm gonna hold it up. Look at there. My first speckled. That's awesome. I don't want to hurt it. I'm pretty sure it's not. Oh, wait, there it went. Sorry.
Huh?
It got off.
Oh, no, seriously?
It's okay. It ain't a big deal.
I drove over the
I'm
water.
pretty sure it was not big enough.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, hey, that's two on this little one downsizing. So there's a good amount of those.
You want to downsize on mine?
Let me see if I catch another one, and then if I do, we'll downsize yours. I just want to go down to that dock because I think that'd be a good.
Dock, babe.
Well, let's just fish down to the dock. Because I mean, I'm enjoying it.
No, I'm just started.
Yeah. Needing to pee.
Yeah.
Got one.
You did? Awesome, babe.
Looks about to be the same size. I actually I want to make sure.
Yeah, just put it in the thing. Don't hold it over the side of it. Just
Guys, look at here, another speckled trout. Look at there. Awesome. I'm pretty sure it's not big enough. It's about the same size, but hey, okay, I'll take it. I'm gonna get a picture.
right there.
It's not gonna be.
Yeah, no, he's not.
Okay.
Hold on. He's like 12. He's like 12
Okay.
inches.
All right, guys, he's like 11
Can I
again.
take a picture with my phone real quick?
Well, can we get him? I
Yeah,
really
that's
don't
fine.
want him.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, guys, we're gonna get him back in the water so he don't die on me. All right, guys, here we go. There he goes.
Oh, look at him! Look
Yep,
at him.
there he goes.
That's so cool. Oh, I got one.
You got one?
Yeah, I got one.
That looks like a good one. Well, I guess that pole's a little.
It's about the same size, I think.
Yeah.
It's the same size.
Yeah, I don't think that, but that's awesome, baby.
Man.
That's great.
That's awesome.
Do you need me to get it for you?
Yeah, it's.
Put it in the water. Put it in the water, and I'll get it for you.
You should grab him, Evan. I will.
All right. All right. Let's see if I can get. All right, I got it.
I'll let him. There you go.
Alrighty, guys, there it is. It's another small one. All right, Buster. All right, guys, there he is. He's going back in. Goodbye.
Oh, look, he just hit a fish.
Nope. Got one.
Oh, awesome, babe.
They are right in here. That is awesome.
You think
There's another one.
bigger?
No, not really. He's about the same.
You want to measure him?
Nah, he's about the same. Look at there, guys. Another beautiful little trout. Get out of there. That one felt like a good hit. I was basically just letting it
I know. Just
sit in
kinda
there.
slowly.
Yeah.
Oh, I get.
Tell you what, they're right off this point. Got one.
Again?
Yep.
Awesome, babe. Oh,
Um,
here's another fish that jumped.
They're just stacked up right in there. That's awesome.
That'd be nice if that one could be a big one, but
I don't think so.
about the same size, aren't they?
Yeah, they're all about the same. Another beautiful one. That's what, about the 5 or 6 though?
Hey, babe, are you sure that one's not bigger?
Nah, it's about 11 or 12. All right, guys, there he is. I'll let him get back down in the water. Goodbye. At least we're catching a few.
I got one.
You
I
do?
got one.
Awesome, baby.
And this was out here.
Does it seem any better or not?
I don't know. Like,
Nah, it's small.
yeah, oh wow, that's a baby. It's so cute.
All right, you'll have to. That is like a small. There we go, guys. That's a tiny one. That's funny, out deeper you catch the tiny one.
I know.
Goodbye. All right, we're gonna head over to this dock down here.
That's a beautiful home.
Oh, it is. Probably about 2 million. Oh, this is a good fish.
Oh, you got one?
A good fish. Probably a red.
A what?
Probably a red.
Well, you don't know until you see it.
No, because this is. I think this is too big for a trout.
Oh, please don't get off. Oh my goodness.
I know it might, because this is a smaller hook. It's a big fish. Can't really do nothing with it yet. This is great, guys. Come on. Come on, fishy. This could be our keeper, baby, if we get it in. Come on, fish. No. I'm just taking my time with them. Could be my first redfish. I don't know what it is, but it could be. I don't know. I wish I had a net right now.
Oh man.
It's all right. I'm just playing them out. I can't stop him. I'd be more, I think I could horse him in better, but I'm afraid of that hook. It's not a very strong hook. Baby, this is a good fish.
I'm videoing you from this angle. This will be awesome.
That's great. I just hope it stays on. It'll wear out eventually. I can't see him. He's so strong. I can't get him in.
This is funny.
Come here. It's a red.
Oh, that's awesome. Look at that. This thing is huge.
I'm pretty sure that's a keeper too if I can get it in. All right, come here. Man, if I had a net.
Want me to try and get him in?
No, it's okay. Do you have the thing, baby?
Yeah, I'm videoing it.
Do you have the thing?
What thing?
The
oh, the measurement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Woo, guys, look how they're huge red.
Okay, we'll take pictures after. Make sure he doesn't get out, Evan.
I'm.
Oh my word, that's so awesome.
You can come over here. I'm pretty sure that's a keeper. Oh, wow, guys.
Oh my word, Evan.
I'm gonna leave him right there for a second. That's what I came out here for.
Oh my word, Evan, this is so awesome. You want me to let your thing out a little bit?
Alright, I'm pretty sure it has to be 18. Oh yeah. That's a keeper. That's like 22 inches.
Awesome.
Let me just make sure.
Huh?
Let me make sure with my phone.
Yeah.
Red drum. 18 max size. Yep, it's in between. It's perfect.
Oh my word.
All right, guys, my first ever red drum is a keeper. I am stoked.
Look at that.
It took me forever, ever to get it in.
Let
It
me
is
get
amazing. That is amazing.
That is so
My first red drum. Wow, wow, look at that, guys. I'm stoked. I'll see if I can get my wife one. That is amazing. And we're gonna eat this tonight. I'll cook it up. Got a little bite too. I got one.
You did? Can I pull it in? Because you can't.
Well, it's not a red.
Oh.
At least if it is, it's tiny. Oh, it's a flounder. I caught a flounder.
Look at that.
Look, guys, my first flounder. It's tiny, but it's a flounder.
Babe, I wanna get...
We're gonna stick it back in the water.
That's awesome, babe.
Yeah.
We've caught flounders. We've got...
There we go. Goodbye. All right, guys, we are back at the house. We decided to come back in, and it was quite a pedal back because the tide was coming in and we were fighting the wind, so my back is like killing me now. But it was an amazing day, though. We caught all them trout. We caught that big redfish that we can keep, and I'm gonna actually cook that up. So I'm gonna fillet it, and well, I will probably cook it up tomorrow night, but I'll film that and we will see what redfish tastes like. Or red drum, I guess they're the same fish. So, or as far as I know, if I'm wrong about that, please let me know. But that's what we're gonna do, is cook it up tomorrow. I'll film that, and I couldn't have asked for a better day out there. I asked God before to help us get some fish, and he did, and thank you for that. Thank all of you guys for watching, and I will see you when we start cooking. All right, guys, we are about to cook the fish up, and I'm just gonna show you what I'm using right here. It's called Louisiana fish fry for the batter. You can see that I have it in the bag. It's kind of squished, but. And then we don't have much seasoning, so it's just salt and pepper and onion powder, which I'm sure there's seasoning in the Louisiana fish fry. So, and then just eggs and just a little bit of milk. I'm just going to dip it in there, put it in the oil, and we will try some redfish. Like I said, I've never tried redfish before, so I'm looking forward to this. Alright guys, my first time tasting redfish, or red drum, whatever you want to call it. And it looks very good. I mean, look at that. Gorgeous. Some white meat in the back. So let's just see. My wife's filming behind the GoPro, and she ain't getting none of this. It's so good.
Oh
Wow.
yeah, we'll see when the camera turns off.
I'm just kidding. It is delicious. Wow. That is some good fish. Wow. I'm blown away. That is delicious.
What does it taste like? I mean, like flavor wise, like
say it just that Louisiana fish fry has just a little bit of a hot kick to it, and it just really adds like. I don't know, it just tastes delicious. I don't even know how to describe it. Well guys, thank you so much for watching. Me and my wife have had a wonderful time down here on our anniversary, catching fish and just relaxing. So if you guys like my episodes, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Alright guys, we are all set. Got me a biscuit, a couple energy drinks. We are good to go out on the water. And what we're gonna do today, we're gonna basically just fish some docks for crappie, and maybe put on a gulp minnow, maybe for like some panfish, because I need some bait for catfish. So we'll see what happens there. But we're just keeping it super simple. I got a few minnows, and hopefully we can get on some. We should be able to if we cover enough docks. So I'm gonna eat my sandwich, and I'll see you guys when we get down there. All right, guys, I'm gonna actually start off by dropping a minnow under this bridge for a minute, just to see if there's anything hanging out, because they dropped the water and I didn't know that. So I don't know if we can find any docks that are still in the water. Hopefully we can. I'm sure there are somewhere. I just don't know if there's any around here. So, all right, guys, I'll let that boat go past. So I'm actually gonna drop right in here just for a minute, just to see if there's anything around. Just gonna let it sit down there for a minute. Really have no idea if there's anything down. I mean, I wish I had a graph. It would tell me a lot. Need to get me one. Might have got a hit. Got one, guys. That was quick. Awesome. What is that? It's a tiny crappie. Well, that was quick. Here we go. Shoot, there's a boat coming. I don't want them to see that I got a crappie. There he is, guys. A tiny one, but our first one. I just need the big boys. And it only took a few seconds, so I'm gonna get over here to the side of this bank, let this boat go through. All right, guys, we're gonna head down to a dock. I caught one under this bridge, but I haven't got any more bites, so we'll head down, see if we can find a dock that's actually in the water. I didn't realize they had let the water level down, so I don't know if that'll hurt us or not, but we'll try to go find us a dock that still looks like it's pretty deep. All right, guys, first dock. See if we can't get something on it. All right, you can see this creek mouth right here. We have been doing some docks and haven't even gotten a bite. So what I'm gonna do, have a little weight on there. I'm gonna drop it down right in the mouth of this little channel, or whatever you wanna call it, and see if they're a little bit deeper. And hopefully we can catch something. And there's also some brush right there I see, so maybe we can get something out here. And we still might go back and do some more docks, but I haven't even got anything close to a bite, so figure I might explore some deeper water and maybe we'll get something. Guys, we got one. Yes. Yes, I didn't even know we had one on. We finally got one. Awesome. You know what? I believe he's big enough to keep. Yep. Finally, I didn't even know he was on, guys. It was that subtle. You know, we'll keep him. He's big enough, so. It's not that big, but I mean, it'll have some meat, so. We'll keep him. Wow, guys, finally. Was needing that. Didn't even know he was on. Alright, I decided to come back over here and try some more docks. Pretty sure I was getting a bite right here. Got one. Good fish. Good fish. There's some crappie right here. Yes, finally. I found a couple. Oh, it's a brim. Actually, I need that brim though. I will take him. That's catfish bait. Guys, we got us a brim. It's not a crappie, but catfish bait, here we come. And that's 2 bites back to back, so maybe there is some crappie here. see if we get another one. Hoping we can get some crappie out of here. But if we get some more brim, that's fine, because I really need catfish bait, so. Got one. Good one. Good fish. Good crappie. Yes, guys, good crappie. He had eaten it too, unfortunately, but we got a good one. Awesome. Guys, we found the dock. We found the dock. Unfortunately, he swallowed it before I felled him. All right, there he is. We'll get him on a stringer and hopefully catch a couple more. I mean, these are not huge, but they're big enough to keep and eat, so. All right, guys, we caught a brim off this dock and a crappie, so we're gonna stay here a while because there should be some more hopefully here. And this is the only dock so far I've gotten bites on, so let's get back to fishing and get some more. Dropping it right back down in the same spot. Oop, already getting bite. Got one. Oop, another small one. We'll take it. They're stacked up right there. Awesome, guys. Actually, that's a little bit, I'm gonna probably let that one go. I think that's just a little bit skinnier, maybe. I guess it's about the same size, but I think I'll let that one go, let it get a little bit bigger. Goodbye. I'd like to keep it a little bit bigger if I could. Ooh, I think I'm getting a bite, maybe. Got one. Yep, good fish. It's not huge, but it's another about the same size. And I think I'll keep that one, it's a little bit bigger. Alright guys, and this is another small one, but it's a little bit fatter, so I'm going to keep him. Alright, he's still alive. We'll get him back down here. Alright. Ooh, getting a bite. Got one. Yeah. Got another one, guys. That's just, this is a draw and drop after another. Wow. It's pretty awesome. And they're all about the same size, unfortunately, but hey, we'll take it. Another pretty one, guys. About the same size again. We're gonna keep him. Ooh, got one. That's a good fish. Good fish. Came up and grabbed it. That was a good one, guys. I just picked it up and he came and smashed it. Yes. Alright guys, there he is. Another pretty crappie. Get him back on the stringer. Alright, back down in the money spot. Got one. Good crappie too. That's my biggest one yet. Awesome. Awesome, guys. Biggest crappie yet. Alright guys, biggest crappie yet. going on the stringer.
Any good over there?
I've caught a few.
Caught a few?
Yeah. Took me a while to find some though.
Yeah, we've been looking. We went way back in the back here, but
Yeah.
he was up in here maybe a week ago, and it was pretty good.
Yeah.
Got live scope on your kayak?
I don't know. I would love to have one, but
Yeah.
I just
They're
go.
nice on the kayak.
Yeah. Someday I want to get a boat, but we'll see.
And then you get too many people to go with you.
Well, yeah. But it'd be nice because then I can take my boys out with me and everything. So. But I bet it is nice though, because you can see. Can't you see your lure go down and get? Yep.
Don't work that great when it's shallow though,
Yeah.
because it sinks so fast you can't really see it.
Yeah. Alright, we did really well at that dock right there. We caught probably about 6 or 7. But they stopped biting. So, and all those other boats tried all down in there and didn't really do very well at all. Or they caught like 1. So I think what I'm gonna do is go upstream, find a dock up there, fish for just a little bit, because I mean I already have a mess of fish, and see if I can catch just a couple more. If not, that's perfectly fine, because like I said, we have enough. But just go up there, mess around for a few minutes, and then I'll probably head on back, and we'll actually cook these up tonight. So in my last video I cooked up some redfish down at the coast in some like Louisiana batter, and it was delicious. So and it had a little bit of a hot tint to it. So I think I'm gonna try doing that with the crappie. So we'll just go up here and fish for a little while, and then this evening we'll cook up these crappie, and I know they'll be delicious. I love crappie. So see you guys up here. Perfect cast. Hopefully there's a fish in here. Come on. Got one. Yes, it is a brim, guys. What I needed. I thought it could be a crappie, just by what they felt like. But ooh, man, he's cold. Yeah, that's a cold fish, but there he is. Nice. Well, I think it's a brim, bluegill, whatever. It's a panfish. Not sure kind of what kind, but it's a panfish. All right. Got one. Ooh. Yes, good crappie, guys. That's a good crappie. I'm going for panfish and I got a nice crappie. My biggest one yet, guys. Look at there. Put him on a stringer. Got one. Yes, this is another nice brim. Another pretty brim. Got one. Yes. Another brim. Getting us some good bait. Here we go. Well, I have had an amazing time out here. I've accomplished my goal of getting bait and getting a mess of crappie. So I'm gonna call it quits and head on back to the house, and we will cook up that crappie tonight, and it's gonna be delicious. So I'll see you guys then. All right, guys, I'm about to taste it. I've had crappie before, but I've never tried the Louisiana fish fry on it. So we're gonna try that, and I know it's gonna be good. So let's go ahead and try it. It'll be delicious. All right, here we go. It's very good. Very good. Wow, that's delicious. I love that fish fry because it has a whole bunch, like just a hint of hot to it, but it's not too hot. It's very delicious. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. Please like and subscribe, and as always, I will see you guys in the next video. We got us one, guys. Ooh, he took that over. All right, guys, good morning. We are down here at High Rock Lake at Butto Creek Boat Access. I've never actually been here before. I've been here at Butto Creek, but I've never put in here. So we're gonna put in here. It's supposed to be get up to 50 today, but then go right back down in the 40s. So it's a little bit chilly, not too bad. But I'm going to be going for catfish. I haven't actually fished for catfish in a while, so I'm kind of stoked about that. So we'll get out there on the water and hopefully catch some catfish. All right, we are basically in a channel off the main lake. So I'm gonna go ahead and start putting my poles out. I'm just gonna be doing for a couple head pieces, well, probably 2 head pieces and 1 body piece, and drop it down. And I'm just drift fishing. Hopefully, I mean, I might help it along a little bit by pedaling a little bit, but for the most part, I'm just drift fishing. And hopefully we get onto something. If I catch one that's good eating size, I plan on keeping it because I have a new recipe I want to try out. So hopefully we can get onto something. So I'm gonna go ahead and get baited up and we'll get to fishing. All right, I got a head piece on this pole, body piece on this pole, and a body piece on that pole. So hopefully we can get something. Just basically gonna be hitting points and just drifting and maybe pedaling a little bit, but never know what can happen. Oop, I just got hit. Oop, it's on. Yep, we got one. Oh, come here. We got us a fish. Come here. That was quick. Don't get in my other line. Wow, that was quick. I felt a hit and then I was like, what is that? All right, hold up, fish. It's not very big, I don't think. Well, maybe bigger than I think. Or they just fight, catfish fight hard, but that came out of nowhere. Wow. Finally, guys, we got us a bite. Oh, hey, that's actually not a bad one, guys. Especially since we're planning on eating them. Alright. Yeah, look at the brown on the bottom. He looks like he's just been laying on the bottom. Yep, that's all dirt. Well, guys, there's the first one. And that's actually perfect eating size, so I'm going to keep him and we'll cook it on up tonight. Hopefully we can get a little bigger one, but we'll take that. All right, guys, first catfish, and it's a good eating size, so that's awesome. Hopefully we can get a bigger one, but gotta get back out in deeper water and get rebaited up, and hopefully we can catch another one. Oop, guys, getting a bite, getting a bite. Getting a bite. Ah, rats. They're having a bite. Should have left it there. We got us one, guys. Ooh, he took that over. He took it over. I don't think it's very big, But, no, what in the world? I must have hooked him in the, yeah, I hooked him in the tail or something. Or he's just wrapped up, okay. Alright, come here. Basically the same size as the other one. Trying to get him untangled. Let's see here. There we go. Hey. Oh, hey. Stop. You know what? I'm gonna let him play out a little bit. Go ahead, play out a little bit. Tell you what, sometimes those smaller ones, because they get up so quickly, if you don't let them play out, they just go crazy. Here we go, guys. It's not a bad channel at all. Basically the same size as the other one. I think a hair bigger. Alrighty, one last look, and we're gonna get him back in there. Alright, get on back in there. Go on. Man, crazy thing. Got me again. Oh. I just got hit again. Come on. Probably not a big one because it didn't do nothing. Well, guys, we caught the 2 channels, and unfortunately I was hoping we could catch a big one, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen because I need to head on back. But we are keeping the 1 channel, and we are going to cook them up at home. So yeah, it's been a good day out here. It's been beautiful, and I was really hoping to catch a big one, but you know, that's the way fishing goes. It's just nice to be out here. So we're gonna head on back and we'll cook that fish up. The new recipe I found looks delicious, so I'm looking forward to that. All right, we are back and we are gonna cook that catfish up. But first, I wanna show you what I do with the catfish. And it is right here. Right there. And that is soaking in Sprite. And for catfish, it's amazing to put that in Sprite for about 5 to 10 minutes, and it takes most of the like muddy taste out of it. And I don't know, I found that to be, I mean, you don't have to do it for all fish, but for catfish, I've noticed it, for me personally, it always had like a muddy taste, and that takes it right out, or most of it. So if I have Sprite on hand, I always use Sprite. So let's get to cooking. Alright guys, final result time. And to be honest, I'm a little bit apprehensive about tasting it because there was a lot of hot stuff in this. And to tell you the truth, I'm not really much for hot food, but we'll see. Hopefully it doesn't burn my mouth to pieces. I don't claim to be a good cook at all, so we'll see how this turns out. It's the first time I ever tried anything close to like this. Alright, here goes nothing. Ooh, that is hot. Ooh, but it tastes good though. Ooh, but that is a little bit hot. I won't lie about that. Whoa. For anybody that likes the hot stuff, that's hot. Well, actually, it's probably not to, like my dad and stuff would be like, oh, that's not hot at all. But as far as, man, I'm gonna get just the catfish for the most part. That is delicious. You wouldn't even know that's catfish. So I'm going to chalk it up to a success, even though it's a little bit hot for me, but it's actually, you wouldn't know that's catfish. It's delicious. So we will say that's a success. Well guys, thank you so much for watching my videos, and if you like this video, Please like and subscribe, and as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Well guys, I ended the video, but I have to come back and just say that grew on me. Like, it actually wasn't too hot for me. At first, it was just like, whoa. It was kind of hot, but then, I don't know, just the taste grew on me. And I'm sorry, that is probably the best catfish I've tasted or made. That is delicious. It is called Southwestern Catfish, and it's just a recipe online. If anybody is interested in doing it, it is amazing. Like, I don't know, it's just an amazing catfish. Like, you wouldn't know it's catfish. If I gave you that plate and you tried it, you would name some other fish. You wouldn't name catfish. So, sorry, I just had to come on and tell you guys that. It was amazing.